from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human. Switch. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human.
Greetings. We are back on Star Sound today. I think I'm sick again. I woke up and I felt like shit. Bit of a headache, groggy, sneezing like all last night. Which is why I'm not doing like Battlefield today, because Battlefield would just give me a fucking headache. Interesting. Right. We close that down and minimize that and okay, right. Alright, well, yeah, money's a little hard to get. I did some not these, I did some collections, I think, somewhere. So I got a little bit of cash back on this character. But I'm trying to figure out a way still making cash, and I think I might have done it. I think I might have figured out something. I don't know. The problem is it requires an initial outlay. Like, I mean, a lot of money outlay. No, thanks, Delphin. I don't know if we can actually make them yet. I don't know if we got the money to even buy it. Probably not. Basically, if we learn blueprint, can we even learn it yet? No, we need to complete this. We need this, basically. If we get the pickling jar, you can do some with the jam maker as well, but if we get the pickling jar, you need salt and then a crop, and you pickle it in there for like, well, it depends how many pickling jars you've got. That's the other issue. So this gameplay is going to be slowed down quite a bit because I'm going to get to intermediate with everyone, and then we're going to focus on just collecting mats and making money, and maybe getting relationships up, because on my other game I haven't been doing the relationship stuff at all. I haven't been doing much with it, so some of them I've only just got to like level 2 now, and I'm almost at end game on everything else. So yeah, we're going to slow this down a little. So what we are going to have to do is we need something to put in it, you see. So where are we? The 20th? Summer 20. I don't know if we're going to get much done on summer 20. We might if we're really lucky. Oh, they've done a patch today as well, like a big chunk of patches. Okay, we could probably do some melons. They take 4 days. See? Huge chunk of cash gone already. I've been watching on the Discord some of the people, and like there's people who have got the game and they've already bought like the 650,000 gold car, and I'm like, there's no way you played legit to do that. And you can cheat in this game pretty easily, to be honest. There's a piece of software that just gives you money, and then you can use another piece of software to do other stuff as well. I'm pretty sure that most people are doing that because it's so hard to make money in it. We want some melons. I guess we could plant these. I don't plan on spending out more. Where's our farming chest? What other seeds do we have that I can put down? Grape. These are all seasons. They're immortal. I don't want to put immortal seeds down. Peanuts. We can put peanuts in. That's all seasons. I want to kind of cut down on some of these that I've got, you know. That's all seasons. You probably just get rid of most of these because you do collect a lot of them. Yeah, the only ones we don't want down are our immortal seeds. Get these down because these give us food for the chickens. Put these down just to get rid of them. I've also got a new layout for this that I've just changed over to. I may well do that. And 8 of these. Let's get these in. Right, have we got a single seed? That'll do. Lovely. We put these ones back for now. It's water have I got. I'm just gonna yeah, I had enough for everything. Good. Right. I also did that other test. Remember I said I was gonna do a test where I would pick this house back up and put it back down again to see, like, to put it into a better location. That does work, but it causes a few issues. Some of the plants disappear. Last time I done it, some of the plants didn't put back down. You keep them, you don't lose them. It just fails to replace them. The settee was disappeared. One of the kitchen sides had disappeared, and some other stuff. But what I might do is I might do it anyway, because I want to shift it over that way a little more and get it right on the border here. Because I kind of like the way, I really like the way I've done my layout on the other one, at least for now. So I'm just going to have to try and remember where some of this stuff was, if any of it disappears. Unfortunately, the coffee cups get put back down, and you still can't select them and move them. Which, like, really sucks ass, but we go in here, you see, and we do this and go all the way up here. We should, if we drag a box over all that, and then we click this button. I don't know whether to do it now, though. I might have to do it tomorrow, because I want to make sure I have time and I don't mess up, actually. I mean, I don't have to sleep for another, in-game, I don't have to sleep for another 4.5 hours, but it does kind of go pretty quick. How many of these have I got? 90. That's probably enough. There's one of the things that we do need to do. Oh, I don't have a... I need to get the golden crossbow. What do I need for it? Can I do it? I can do it. I'm going to do it. Not crossbow. Slingshot. Right. Do I have anything else? Yes. I didn't make the juicer, right? Did I make the juicer? Or did I? I did. And I have... Great. I need the green grape juice. That's exactly what I want. Right. See if I have some time to do this. Oops. Ooh, I'm kind of cutting it close. go and beat up the crystallith guy. I need to check first if he's got salt near him. I need the salt. He does have salt, right. I've been practicing on how to kill these very quickly. Like that. And I can. What the shit? Really? I thought he was down. Okay. The chest didn't appear and I was like, that's a bit weird. Right. Okay, grape juice gives you more ore from mining. So that's what we want. And you get like 3 minutes of it. I'm going to need a lot of iron as well because I'm going to have to make some arrows. So I might have to do some of that when I'm not streaming. But we need salt for the when we get the thingy, when we get the pickling jar. I know it's late. Look, I'm right here. Don't worry. Stop panicking, game. Gonna grab gold. I've still got the buff at the minute. Right, now we'll go. Kind of wasted a little bit of the buff. My hammer's not as good as the one I've got on my other game, so on my other game I can do 2 of those ground slams and pretty much everything around me just gets broken. On this one it's 3. Or 2 and a bit. I'm just going to go straight to bed. We'll do the rest tomorrow. There's a benefit to breaking the house down, or at least I noticed on the other game as well. An interesting benefit is I made a test game. I gave myself some money so I could get the building, put it down, picked it back up again, put it back down again, and it left like 3,000 plus stone in my inventory, which is really good for changing it, for renovating it and fixing stuff in it. So that's probably what I'm going to do, but I'm going to need space because I don't have a great deal of space. Only had no gold ore in there. Interesting. That's created. Put them there. This can go in now. This is food. Not my food, it's animal food, but it's food. Oh, one. Where did the food one go? Here? No. Where did I put the food one? Oh, here, right? Yeah. Okay. That goes in there. That comes out. Goes in there. And then this is farming, so that goes in there. Also found a bug. I bought this piece of land, so if you go to here, I bought this corner to put a really big pool in, not a swimming pool, a fish pond. So I crafted this fish pond. I spent 15 grand buying this. I spent a ton of money getting the fish pond, built it all, went to put it down, and it won't let me put it there. It's like, you can't put it here. And I'm like, what? I think that the medium fish pool is broken, or this piece of land is broken, because it won't let me put large items there, which it should be. Which one was the animal chest now? Oh, this one. Okay. I need to just... Let's go and clean our little sheepy. And then we'll pet him. We want to get him up to 200. There we are. I can't believe I already have a pearl chicken. I also can't believe that the pearl chicken dropped silver poop. I have 2 pearl chickens and 2 golden chickens in my other game, and neither of them drop golden or silver poop. They just don't work. They're just broken. I don't know. The game does have a lot of bugs in it. They are fixing them. They're doing very well at fixing them. But that doesn't dissuade from the fact that it's still pretty buggy. Right. First of all, I think we'll move the house. We'll fix this. Because I want to move it over into the corner more, because the design that I'm using on the other one is good. Not fantastic, but it's better. So I want to try to get... I'd say I don't want the chest and everything. If I do that, I'm going to select that. I don't want that. Oops. Didn't want that either. Come on. No. I can move that there maybe. Can I now? No. What do I need to do to... Oh, I see. I need to bring this way round here like that. Okay, that might work now. I go, no. No. No, it still gets the workbench and everything. All right, we'll just do this in pieces. No, it's gonna break my other thing. No. Look, got this bit here. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. I've got rid of everything. I have. Right, I'm going to just come out a minute. I'm going to break this tree down and the other tree because they're kind of in the way. Right, I'm going to unlock a bunch of stuff because I didn't pick any of this up. Oh, I didn't. I had more last time, I'm sure, but... I'm going to get rid of that tree and we're going to get rid of this tree. Great. Okay. Let's see. Layout. modern layout, construct, scroll out, get it round the right way. What I want to do is I want to put this so that the wall is just one forward than that line. So there, and then one over from that line. So there. Okay, done. Now we'll probably find some stuff has disappeared. Look, one of these chairs has disappeared already. I can tell you that. There was a palm tree here, I think, and it's gone. The sofa's gone. The table's gone. One kitchen cabinet. I literally told you the kitchen cabinet was going to disappear. And the plant's floating because the other thing's gone. The laptop is there. This chair's gone and the table. It happens. You're not going to get anything. The bed's there, which is the important thing. Now, let's see. Let's see if it did. I'm just going to bring this back here because I can't. Why can I not? Oh, it's the bloody bushes again. Hold on. Let's move it there, and then I'll bring it back because I want to be able to get to thingy. That'll do. It's going to be moved. It's temporary. Right. So basically, you can just put all this back down. So look, we've got furniture. So seat. So this was the sofa we had, which was here. Right. The sofa was here somewhere. It's two sofas. I'm not sure where the other sofa came from. Oh, I think it's just because we have specific stuff. Cabinet, there was is it cabinet? Shelf. Yeah, bookshelf. There was a bookshelf here. Look, the books are still there. That's the funny thing. The books are still in it. We're going to just delete those. And then we'll move this back to where it was, which was here. Why are you not letting me put it there? Is this too close? Ah, that's interesting. So that is literally where it was. Right, we're going to turn on overlap because I don't know why it's doing that. And if we turn on overlap, it will... It will let us put it there. And then this we can move back, which was something like here. And then what else was it? There was shelf, no, cabinet. There was one of these here. I think there's also one upstairs. Was there not one up here? I don't remember. Seat. There was like one of these seats here. There. Table. There's one of these tables here. That's already got the one down there. We can go out there though, because like we need another one of these seats back down here. There somewhere like that. There's another one of these seats here, but it's disappeared. Guess it's this one. There was one there. Somewhere. There was a plant here. Oh yeah, there's the mailbox. We just stick that there. Oh, you know what's missing? These. We've got these things are missing. Where were they now? Outdoor. Yeah, there's two of these missing. There was one there, and then there was one there. It doesn't matter because we can pretty much decorate this how we want, right? But as long as the bed's there, that's the important thing. Oh, plus our juicer would have disappeared because it, you know, we moved it. So juicer, put the juicer back. And we got the stove. I'm just going to stick it there. We'll fix the rest after. Look, see, we've got another microwave there. You see that? Look. We have another microwave, but we already have one here. So, anyway, inventory. Yeah. Stone. 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 Oh no, that's iron. Wait, where did iron come from? Stone. Stone. Yeah, we got a lot of stone back. So if you want early game stone, put this down, just pick it back up, put it back down, fix the problem as you get a bag full of stone. Kind of funny. Get rid of that, and no, not the window. Get rid of that. You know, that means that we could actually, I could start fixing the house how I did it before. It's a lot of work, but should we do that? Should we make it all nice? And I think we should. It's going to be a massive design. Hold on, let me control A because I want that, that, and that. And then we'll move this. We'll get this out of the way for a minute. We'll get this out of the way for a minute. Right. This is great, isn't it? We move this. This wall goes... I think it goes a little closer than that actually, but I think it was, I think I had it here. And then I'll have to move this one, but I'm going to have to move some of these plants first because it's going to cause problems. Now, I also noticed another thing is that if you pick it back up and put it back down, it starts... Things are not linked now. Remember, like, I had that big problem where you click a bush and it would be linked to half the house? Well, now it's not. So you can generally move everything around without it causing any problems now. Right, that's that. I did that. And then this goes here. Unfortunately, it has to go where it's a double. This goes like that. Wait, no, it went... Hang on a minute, I've got to get this right. Can I even move that? I can. Perfect. We'll put this back now, so we'll move this back to... Actually, no, let's pop that in for a minute. Oh, God damn it. Pop that in. And now this comes to the edge. It's snapping up that end. That's the problem with it. So now we can move it to where it's supposed to be, which should be there. And then this one then goes like that. There we go. I know that there's a double post. There's nothing we can get over, like, nothing we can do about that really. But now we've got a proper corner on there, and then we'll do the same on the other places, the proper corners. This one doesn't really need to change, this wall. This one does though. This one will go all the way back to here, and then wrong one, that one. Oh, this is actually 2 bits. Interesting. I didn't realise it was 2 bits. Well then, can I get away with that like that? And I think I can get another whole one of them in. And if I bring this and snap it to this one, like there, in theory we could put a gate in there, or we could just do that. That's fine. So now this one will go in line of here, so all of this is going to have to move. Man, design tips with TD, right? Believe me, kind of worked hard on my house and it looks fucking amazing. So I'm just going to build it. I can't be fucking arsed. Right, this is in the way again. Let's multi-select it. That's going to go somewhere else. Label that. Right. Perfect. Right, this, how do I have this? I have this to there, I believe. And then we move this. And now I've got to extend this to get... Was it that? That doesn't look right. Doesn't look right because the gap looks too... This And then this goes, I believe it's there. How's that gap? That gap might be about right, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, now we've got to do some moving around. So I'm just going to kind of... I think I've actually somehow given myself way more room than I have on my even on my other build. And I'm not quite sure how that happened, but I ain't going to complain. You know, let's... Done. Oh, see, look, there's another bush just moved. Here we go. I ain't got nowhere to put this. Let's just stick it there for now. And then you move, right? Now, just getting myself out of the way. Move this. Now this. We don't need it there. I think we can actually lower this one if we do it this way. Oh, we can't. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave it then. This. No, it's linking that cabinet. Move that out a little, see if it fixes it. Oh, I can't do that. Right, alright, fine. Here, grab this. If we put that there, and then we can do that. This. Oh, I've got to move this. This. There. And then this goes. Yeah, I think I can actually... I think I've somehow made this even bigger, because I think that's about the size of my crafting. I can actually go to there, which is even bigger. Maybe this fence... How many plots here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that is right. I don't know how I've managed to make this even bigger than before, but that's a good thing, because we might need to have like a couple of different extra machines. Something's definitely wrong though. This is wrong. There's something wrong here. I think it's that. That looks more like it. But then this corner's also wrong. And again, I think it's because I've made this wider than I should. I think it's only meant to be that wide. I thought it was only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't 4. It must have been that wide. This gap doesn't line up. That's all. I'm a little confused why this gap doesn't line up, because I've got this kind of going straight in here and you can walk around, and this, in other words, this isn't here, it's back here somewhere. Maybe that's how I've got it. I think that is how I've got it, actually. Do we go one wider, though? Do we do the one wider? Because I could get another thing in there. Wait, I know how I can fix this. I know how I can figure it out. This is going... These go here. Because what we do is we have this post. I'm not quite sure why it's snapping there, but it's there, we want it. And then it goes on the edge there, and on the edge there. And then this post lines up with it, because this actually goes 4 high. And then when we get this, yeah, it effectively does that. Not that one. That post. And then we actually have another one of these. So copy it. And it goes here. And then we lift it up so that it goes, it's in the center of this beam. And it goes over a little. And it goes, makes it look like it's joined on that one. Yeah, and then like that's there, and then this one goes in the center. And that's how I've got the thing. So imagine these, imagine a post here. This goes all the way to the end, and then these go all the way over. So it gives it kind of a roof, but it's more that style roof. It's not just a roof, right? It's open. And then like round here I had railings, and then we had like that, because the craft bench sits in that little corner. I'll show you what I mean actually. Look, let's come out of here a minute. Let's save it. I'll show you the look I'm going for, basically how I'm doing it, what we're trying to achieve. If I load my game, my non-stream game, But you'll see what I've done with the place. It looks a lot better than it did. Like, it's bigger. Right, so this is it. This is the crafting area that I'm building there. So I've got little stairs that go down into this layout. Okay. And that's the roof that I was talking about. So that's what we're going for there. And then the house, as you can see, is way bigger. Look, the kitchen is bigger. I can't move the table because of the stupid coffee cups. The same as I can't move this table because of the dumb coffee cups. And I can't move that table because of the dumb coffee cups. Some of my plants have moved around though. Some things are still randomly moving. I found that I fixed a lot of the issues. On that modern, intermediate modern layout, if you get that and put it down, you'll go somewhere or you'll log in and your roof will be somewhere else. Parts of the house move on their own, like when you're not playing. You'll just load it up or you'll come from the moonlit forest and you'll teleport back home and one of your walls will be disappeared somewhere and you've got to find it and try and get it. Like if it's outside your buildable area, good luck. It could be fucked, and it could be there forever because you can't do anything with it outside your buildable area. I came back from the moonlit forest, and my entire roof was hanging off the side of the house over there. Right, so the build is broken now. Me almost moving every single piece of the house in here and adjusting it and adding new walls and stuff like that, and even adding whole sections, like removing the pre-built one and adding a new bit myself. I fixed it. It doesn't move, but some of these plants I didn't touch, so that one's supposed to be in this corner and I think that one's meant to be in that corner, and you can see they've moved. I never moved them, they just moved themselves. I changed the walls to be the corners to be red, because although modern houses are generally white and they look nice, I think a bit of colour helps, right? As you can see, we've got a much bigger living room. There's the bookshelf. This is how it was laid out. I probably should just take a picture so I can add it all back. This is the kitchen now. It's a much bigger. The stairs now don't go over this window. They actually go right into their own corner. And then you've got a bigger area up here. Unfortunately, this section is some weird pre-built thing that I don't even have access to. So I couldn't make the window bigger because I have no idea how to do this section of wall. And then the bedroom's bigger, and then this bit here's bigger as well. So everything's bigger. The only thing, a couple of things haven't changed. This hasn't changed. It's the same size. You know, but basically we pushed all of this, like half of the house back, and then we pushed this side of the house that way more. So it's like everything's much, much, much bigger. While I'm here, I'm just going to sleep because... And it's really weird, some of the stuff in this, right? So this is the small fish pond, okay? And I want to put down the big, like the medium. Pay attention, medium. That's small and it's big. I want to put down the medium one. That's the medium size. So I wouldn't like to think what the large one's like. It must be an ocean. It must be the size of the ocean. But this doesn't go here. It's broken. I can't put it here. It won't let me put it on that bit of land. I put a bug report in. This is basically what we're going to do. Ooh, I've got a bunch of these ready. We're going to make these jars and we're going to make something like this. And then we're going to fill it with jars and we're going to do pickling. Now, these have actually been sat here for something like 15 or 16 days. But there's 15 of these and they're winter squash pickles, right? I'll show you what I mean by making money, right? But you need money to make money, so we're going to have to make money first, right? If I press this, this is what we made. This 509 each. I have like 60 of them. That's 100. No, that's fuck knows. Well, that sounds like 30 grand, but I don't think I think it's more than that. It might be 30 grand, but to get that, to get 30 grand, I probably spent, I don't know, 12 or something. Let me save it. So that's the kind of look that we're going for the house. We're going to just do this. On that game, I bought bathroom stuff. Because you might notice the house doesn't have a bathroom. Well, you can buy a shower and a toilet and you can buy all that stuff. So I've bought all that on that other game. And I'll have to get it on this one. But I plan to kind of make the house even bigger at some point with other rooms. So we're going to have a bathroom. But yeah, but that's basically it. So this is like the crafting. This actually might be the same. It might be the same size as the crafting that we've got. To be fair. But things like this we'll move this because it's kind of in the way. Because like, you know, we can run through here. So then you'll have something like the crafting bench we'll put here. So what we do is we want this to go as far back as possible and as over as possible. So it's right up against that corner. I had something different here. This is definitely... I don't know. No, we don't want to. We want to move this. I want to put this somewhere I can get it. You keep putting it in the way. Can I get it there? I can. Right. Right, that's good. Move this. Just dump that there. Let's grab all of them. And we'll move all of them here. Move this. Oh. I don't know what happened to that other one, but that's fine. Move that there. And then this, we move this so it will go there, and then this will get moved. We'll fix that in a minute, and then we grab this floor under here, and this one basically goes like that. That's that. That's bigger now. Okay, and then this wall gets moved. Now, I wonder if I can multi that actually. Where, so this bit, was this? I'm just trying to remember. This is so awkward to fucking get back under it. Yeah, I think that they were past it. So that's right there. Right, so let's do multi and we'll do this. Why have you done the floor? I didn't even click the floor. Multi, this, 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 this window, this window, this window, and this window. The building in this is very temperamental. You know, I'm just going to do it one at a time because it's not doing what I want. It ain't working. And of course, and then this will also come out to there maybe. Bring this over. Yeah, it's not right. I'm going to do it this way because that way's fucking about. I believe it's a little more, but we can adjust it so it's not a problem. This isn't in the right spot because this window actually goes like that, and there's a bit of a little bit of a gap here, and then this one what we do is we'll line all this up because there is a way this goes like that. And then we'll move that back there. And then we get this wall. And this wall does the same thing. So this goes here. And then this wall does the same thing, which would be there somewhere. This one will move over just a tad because we'll put that there, and then we can readjust this one because now we've got something to work to. Now this wall I can't do a lot with because I can't change the shape of it. This we have to move round. This bush has to move. In fact, all of these bushes have to move, so we want to put them somewhere where we probably pick them back up again. That's not going to change. This won't change. That there. We'll move, make sure this is round straight, and we'll just move that over. And then this one's straight, and we'll move that over. These are basically, we'll put these back in the corner. And then, is that it? I think that's it. This one. Was it there? I can't remember how much we bring that over. But basically, so we can get rid of one of these cups of coffees on here, which is quite easy because we click this wall. Okay, so because I moved it, because I placed the house down, put it back up, and then put the house back down again, it's changed, right? But if you click that wall behind there, because this wall actually, where are we? This wall, that single wall isn't needed. I'm not sure why it's clicking the floor. That wall isn't needed, right? But if you get rid of that wall, it deleted this cup of coffee. Anyway, so this has to go down because it has to go level with the floor. Like that. This window goes back in there again, and if we put this, if we put it in line with the back here, right, and then we grab this one and we put this one in line with the back, okay. Then what we can do now, if we do the multi-select and we select that window and then we can adjust both of them at the same time and they'll be the same distance. It won't look so weird. So let's put this there. It's slightly inset. And then what we also kind of want, we want this wall, so hold on, this wall, this wall, this wall, and this wall. We want them to stick out just a tiny bit. So it looks a bit better, right? And then we can just, that's it, done. Now they're all even. This is fine. This is kind of right. Now what we want to do is we have to do multi-select again. So make sure your pointer's not on it. Multi-select. And then we want to grab that, 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 and them, and that wall, and that wall. Did I get that rail? Okay, and then do that. And then hopefully if we've got everything, we can move the entire thing. So now this goes there. And then we move that back so the corner is just at the corner of that wall there. Like that. It can come marginally that way, just a tiny, tiny bit. There you go. Right. So put that there. And then what that does, that means now we have somewhere to put this wall. Because now, see how it's moved that beam for no reason? I didn't even select that beam. It's just... it just auto moved it. That's weird. See, there's still a few issues with the building mechanics. But now, this basically goes... you want this to just pop out enough to make that go white. So there, that's fine. Perfect. And then we can grab this and we can pop this out one. It only needs a little lip, that's fine. We'll be moving this bit at some point. Let's get this bit done first. Right, so now what we're going to have to do is I'm going to grab one of these and we're going to snap it to that wall. And that is probably about right, actually. I don't think we need it that far, do we? How far is that going into that wall? Oh, it's actually touching it. Oh. Okay, that's fine. We'll just make that one bigger. Not a problem. Now, we technically should be able to move this up. And it should still be in line with the floor, but just in case it's not, we are just going to pop that down the bottom, which means that we'll just push it up a little more. And then we're going to get this one. We're going to extend that. To there. Now that leaves that weird little thing. I didn't have that before. I think I know why. I think it's because I need to get this, pop this one wider, and then we just bring this back. And we line it up so that you don't see a seam. Nice. And then we can paint, go here, stone. So seeing as we're playing a boy, how about we have the corners blue instead of red, right? So we can do the corners blue. And then we'll scoot over here, because this will be the same. This will be blue up here, and then blue down here. And then this one's blue. And actually go like that. And then we'll do the other corner in a minute. But for now, we'll go back to paint white. We'll just fix that. Did I do underneath? No. Good. And then we'll go down here. Look, there's a gap. You know what, we can repaint that, that's fine. We grab that. And if we... See, these trees kind of get in the way sometimes. That's fine. then stone blue back to there, paint white. Damn it, I missed it up again already. Right, paint white. We want... I'm kind of fighting this frickin' tree that's in the way. I think when I did this on mine, I deforested the entire place because it made it a little easier. Okay, I'm missing that corner up there. Okay, I got that corner. Come on, I want this. Oh, you bastard, I want this bit down here. Painting's a little awkward. I can't get this little bit in here. I'm just clicking as I'm moving it around in hopes it'll capture it like that. Okay, I got the little one that was there as well. It's good. And then we just do this wall because we made this bigger, didn't we? So. Don't worry about the texture fighting, the painting fighting, that will all be fixed. It's the point of hitting the right place like that. There. So there's that wall. And then we can go wood texture. Now with this we're going to have to do special because I can't find this wood colour. So now we just replace it. Right, that's that. Then, if we can do it, we move this window, and we put it so it's just inside that one. Something like that. And then we duplicate it. We can stick it there. And then we move it so that it's the same again. Okay. And then this wall, we just shove over here. And what we're actually trying to do is we can move this one very slightly, and then we can multi-select. We'll grab that wall, that window, and that window, We slide them back up so that it's there, and hopefully we can get it looking somewhere in the centre. Okay. Then go and finish some of the painting. Okay, that's done. And then what we want to do, this bit here is also another weird bit, as you might have noticed. It's kind of got this weird cutout. I don't know how they do it, but it's like they had special tools. Hey, Max Confusion. It seems like they have special tools that when they put the window in, it automatically cuts out the window square. And I'll show you why. Because if I go and move this... Wait, actually it wasn't move this. If I do this, it's actually a full wall. Right? As you can see. But then if I put it back here and press enter... Okay, it didn't do it this time. That's weird. Didn't do it this time. It done that weird little cutout again. Maybe I need to move it for it to do that. Oh, look there. Look, see, it's done that weird little shape again. It's cut out the corner. I don't know how they do that, but I don't think I can. I don't have those tools. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this and we're going to put it in the same spot, right? And then we're just going to get one of these and go thunk over here. Okay. Now we're going to grab a window, duplicate it, put it in the same spot again, grab it, slide it over. Wait, where did that wall go? Did I not save it there? I didn't save it there. Right. And now what we want. This piece of wood here we can't change the size of. Because it will go over the window if we do that. So this has to stay the same. So effectively, we want to get this. And we want to butt that right up against there. Okay, and then we get this one, and this one has to butt up against it as well. So it actually has to move very slightly, and actually so does this one. Just a tad, right? Now, this bit, so for instance, Control A, this, and this are now in the center, right? So we want to find the center of that. So I'm put it there for a minute. This bottom piece we can bring along, and we don't actually need. The way they've done it, they've put it quite far inside this wall, but we can actually just slide it over and make it be inside that pillar and inside that pillar. This bit here, I'm actually going to delete this bit because, as I said, it's got that weird mechanic on it. And then I'm just going to duplicate this and then shift it over because then it won't do it. See, look, if I put it there, it doesn't cut in. It stays as one block. We're going to put that against the corner of the window. Maybe a little more. Maybe just a tiny bit. And then we'll put this one against the corner of that window. And it's not quite in the right place, as you can see, because these have somehow got inset. But that's fine. Because if we It's about there. And then I think it's that one. We'll do that. And then if we grab that, make sure we do the multi-select and we grab that and we grab that one, we can move them back. There. Now, for some reason, right, and I can actually see a problem there already. Because there's a gap here, which we don't want. So if I close that gap, do we get one up the other side? Well, a tiny bit, but not a bit that you'd notice, I don't think. So technically that's in the centre now. Although, there's a very weird thing with this. Remember I said how the building's a bit janky and doesn't always work? Well, look, this is lined up neatly with that. This, there's an overlap. It's almost like this piece isn't straight. It touches the edge here. In fact, it's over the edge here and then it's under the edge here. So it's like this bit. This is actually rotated very, very slightly. I don't know how they managed to do that, but that's probably it, actually. Now, if we just grab that bit and slide it out. I'm doing this. The problem is the controls are way over here, which means that it's really sensitive. You can't, like, even nudge it. Because you'd nudge it the slightest mouse movement and it's already too much. The only way to do it is to come all the way over here, right next to the control, and then you can just move it a tiny bit. But when you're way back here, you move it by an inch instead of a centimetre. So, you know, we check it again. Needs to go a little more. Probably there. Well, that's better. There is a tiny little line there. Is there one there? No, it's fine. There. Done. So now we've got two windows in the bedroom. So we've made the bedroom bigger, right? We've made the living room bigger. We've made the bedroom bigger. We've added a crafting room. As you can see, it's just way, way bigger. So now we have to grab... again, there's three pieces here, but I'm not quite sure why there's three pieces. I guess it's to give it a ledge, which is odd, but if we do Control A and then we click that bit, and that bit, and that window and that window, we should only be moving those. Well, we're moving the stall thing because it's on now. And then these go here. Perfect. Right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to select this And we're going to put this back against... Where have we done this? Oh, right, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to do this a bit different. Right, we're going to grab this. And we're going to put this here. And then we're going to grab this one. I'm going to slide this one so it's in line with that. We're also going to just paint that little bit there. Right, and then we're going to do what we've done here. Grab that. No, we're going to multi-select. We're going to grab that. Grab that. Wrong button. Grab that. Grab that. And grab that one. Oh, I didn't do the window. Oh no, that's actually fine. God damn it. Right, okay. Right. Multi-select. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then we're going to pop that in. Come down here, make it a little easier to see. So let's pop this in, say, an inch, maybe. Let's do it to that line, right? Yeah. That looks fine, because now that's got that little inch gap there and the little inch gap there, so it looks a bit better. And then we'll grab this, and we'll move this out to the edge here, and then we'll grab that one and we'll move this one out to the edge there, and then we'll grab this one and move it to that same edge. It's a bit harder to see this edge because it's the same colour as the outside wall. And then we grab that one and we move that to the edge. About there. The reason why I keep doing this is to make sure I clear the selections properly. Then we'll Control A and we'll grab that window, that window, that window, and that window, and then we'll move them in another inch. And we can look down there at the gap there, see it's an extra little gap. We could technically put them in the middle of this top wall, which would be like there. I think that would be fine. They're all changed to the same thing. The next one we want is this one. We want this one over here. Really, we want it to be the same as this. And I can't be bothered to match it all back up again, so I'm just going to take a guess. I think there's fine. Actually, no, it could be a bit bigger. That could actually go a little bigger. There, maybe? Yeah, there. Okay, now what we want to do, moving some of these round, you get a gap. There's a gap there, and that one, it's in the window, right? So you want to grab this, do this, and we just want to move this sideways just a little. Some of these you aren't going to fix. In fact, I can see that what the problem is with this one, so I'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, so let's grab this. And we'll put this so it's just intersecting the wall. And then we'll grab this wall. Grab this wall. We're going to shift this wall over just a tiny bit. The other problem I had with this that I noticed when I did mine is that under this window's a gap. So we want to move this down, just eliminating that gap. And then, for instance, now technically there should have been a gap there, and that's probably in the wall. So we want to move this. Actually, no, it's fine. It's actually fine. Again, there's a gap. There is a marginal gap, very, very tiny gap. So grab that. Bring it down so it just intersects again. And then now there'll be a gap at the top. Right? You can see there's a gap at the top. So we grab this one. Guess what we do? Yeah, that's all right. We'll move this down. I did say these pre-built layouts have a little problem with them, that they're not done very well. And now there's no gaps. There shouldn't be gaps anywhere around any of the windows. And there isn't. I can see that this wood is well, that's an easy fix. Multi-select, grab that window, and we'll just pull it out. Actually, we'll lower it to there. Now you don't see them, and they're only sticking out a tiny bit, which is fine, to be honest. Paint this, paint this, repaint all that. Right, floor. This is an easy fix. Done. Paint. See, now we've got this little gap here. Unfortunately, some of these buildings are not going to go together 100%. That's why you can put things inside other things. Because we've stepped it back that little bit now. It's a step back there. I don't know. Maybe I won't step that one back. It just looks better with it stepped back, right? I can't bring the window up anymore. So the only other thing to do is to get rid of this little bit and bring that top floor down a little. But then it's not going to match up here. That's the problem. I'm sure we can live with that little bit of weird colour there. When I had you, Glenn, where are you? There, and where are you? You must be here somewhere. Or is it on this one? I can't find the white on that. Damn it. I put that there and then you don't get... You get a little step there, but not inside. Actually, you know what? That looks fine. I think I'm sick again, by the way. I did mention that. Hang on, I'm going to go and blow my nose. It's running. Right, back to the renovation. So it's looking good. We've extended the house by literally a window and a half. Moved the stairs somewhere a little bit better now, so the stairs are not crossing this window, meaning we can do something else there if we want. I still can't, I haven't done this wall, have I? Frick me. Hold on. Wait, can I not? Not what I want to do. Can I paint you now? What the hell? It went back. Why did it go back? I don't know why it went back. Doesn't actually have to be below the thingy, but what it does have to do is not be above the roof, which it isn't. So it can actually go down just a tad more. There we go. Lovely. Paint that corner. Right, so this we want to move along to here. But we also want to move it out to here. And then we want to multi-select, grab that, that, and that. Move all that over. And push it back, because it will be here now. So line this corner up with that corner. Perfect. this we can actually, if we grab this, we can bring this back to here. Right? Because this one now is the one that's coming out there. And then we grab that that one and that one. I don't think we can do them both at the same time. Right. That goes there. And then this one goes there. Right? And then what we do is we grab this wall, and this wall will come to here. Still pixel out. There we go. And then, as I said, this is a weird shape. So the only thing we can really do is extend it, right? Because if we move it, it now covers over the thing. There's the other option is we remove it, okay, and then what we can do is we can duplicate this window, which we'll put there, right, and then we'll grab it and we'll slide this window. We could make this a double window, which probably would look good actually. Like that. It's not quite in the middle though, is it? So let's multi-select and grab both of them. And then we'll look, I think, see, because there's a separate wall here and then a separate wall here. So I said it's they've done it to cover this block. That's what they've done. But we could even make this wall big because we could push that wall back. So like if we grab that wall, right, if we grab that wall, and then you could push this wall back here and make the room even bigger. Because I don't think that's going to, yeah, so it didn't mess anything up at all. It just, all it's doing is hiding the rail that sticks through it. So you could potentially put it there. And then what we need to do is we've got to jiggery pokery a few things because we're going to have to go put that there, put that there. See, that's too big, right? And then that's too big, even for 1.5. So we're going to have to decide how we want the windows now. So if I grab both of them, and we can slide them. We can just get them in there. You can see a little tiny bit of the wall through it. I'm sure that's fine though. Because we could probably pop them out just a little bit. And then you might not see it. Oh, you see it on the inside there. Okay, so let's move that back. You know what we do? Let's move this in just a little. Just give us a little bit more play in being able to hide the wall. Make sure there's no gap. Great. And then we grab this. This goes up. Actually, we could get away with it there. Oh, there's a gap. I can see there's a gap now. Damn it. Why did that... Okay, that wall is acting very weird. Come out a minute. Yeah, look, the wall's only half rendering. Something's very wrong. The building in this needs a little bit of work. It's good, but it needs a bit more work. Well, if that's going to do that, then I'm going to butt these up against each other. If I can figure out where that is. Like there. And there's a tiny gap there. All right. It's going to be bigger this side, then it's too wide, isn't it? That's the problem. That's fine. I think that's fine. And then we'll grab one of these, another one of these, put that there. We'll pop that up. And we'll pop this right across to there. And then we've built a new face. You don't even notice that there's a minute gap. I think this is in the wall, is it not? Oh, it is slightly in the wall. We can actually pop this over a little. Nice. We grab our paint. We'll eyedropper that. Get that texture around the right way. And then we've built a new thingy. We've built a new front. Lovely. Grab this. Extend that to there. Grab that. No. Grab that. Move it to the edge, copy it, put it back there, grab it again, wrong one, grab it again, make it smaller. Actually, we probably don't need to make it smaller. Pick it up. Go up a little. Done. See, I mean, some of these have done all right. This is actually slightly over, but some of them are not. Some of them are missing completely. Wait, there was one round there that was like completely missing. Lovely. Now this section here, basically what we're going to do is we're going to move this over so it just intersects the wall. And we're going to get this window and this window. Actually, no. Wait. This is the whole door. We're going to try and put that in the middle. Let's. What happens if we do it here? What is? Oh, crap. too far. It's probably there. And this post. Can we move this post? How far can we move this post? There's a little gap. That's fine. What we do is we'll move this back. Actually, no. What we do is we'll move this back here. Trying to see how to do this. And then we'll grab this post. Oh, looks like. And we'll put a post there. And one there. Okay, and then we'll grab that. And we'll move this so that it's just touching the end of that door. We'll move this one so it's just touching the end of that door. Now we've got this can go up there. And this one can go up there. This can come over. And now we can grab this and we can put it so it's touching that. Perfect. See what the inside's like. Make sure we haven't fucked up the inside. No, that's fine. You don't notice it. Paint. Ah. This might have to come along a bit more. I don't know why it's got this gap here. It's a bit odd why there's a gap. Special eyedropper. Paint white, like done. Oh, white. Got a lot of white to do. I see a gap. I don't know if it's the wall being funky. Yeah, I think it is. It's not rendering this edge, so I don't think there's actually a gap there. It's just it's not rendering the edge of the block. That would be a building or an engine problem. That's not my fault. Can't see the switch. There. Right, paint, special, select. Oh yeah, and that's the point. Because we moved this. This was in line with that, I think. Or maybe it wasn't actually. Paint, special. Man, I've made this look so much better than it did. Okay, right. Crap. Why have I got one in there that's darker? Oh, I think it's lost the edge. Yeah, this edge, this is weird. It's kind of lost the edge for some reason. Right, paint, special, select. I pulled it forward just a margin. So it didn't lose it because I couldn't select it. Right. Okay, multi-select. This. Why it's selecting the floor, I don't know. Fucker. Stop selecting the floor. I'm not even selecting the floor. Oh. These were here. We know they were here. We know that that one and that one were here. This is awesome. Not sure where this was. Going on here now. I have no idea where it actually was. There's a stall missing. Not where I wanted it. There. Are they evenly spaced? This isn't in the middle. That's in the middle. Now they're evenly spaced. No. Wardrobe's fine now. There's the bedside cabinets missing. Which was that one. But we're going to move this. Now we've got a double window. Do we have any other bed? Oh, I only have this one. Or this one. Or this one. I can get... This is a simple double bed, but you can actually unlock like a... Like I could get that bed. I could have that bed. That... Wait. That bed. Can even have that bed. That's good if it's against a wall. Can even have that one. I think we'll just keep the one we've got. We're going to put this in the centre. It's not in the centre. We need to just move this over very slightly. And then we'll move the bedside cabinet there. That's not even back at the wall, is it? No, I didn't think it was. Damn it. There. Lovely. Lamp. Table lamp. This is the lamp that we had on now originally, so we'll put this one back. The only other things that I can't do is lamps. I haven't unlocked a lot of lamps at the moment, so we're just going to put these, what I believe is the middle. Lovely. We've got to sort the roof out. Done. We've got to sort this bit out. Done. And we've got to sort this bit out. Done. That's how easy it is, man. Honestly. And then paint this. Paint this. And then get your special. Paint that. I can see that gap. I can see where the edge of the wall hasn't rendered. All right, I'm going to do something different then. I don't know what I can do different. Like, in theory, I could move that in there. And then I could move this one there. We'll move this one a bit more that way. And then we'll grab another one of these. And we'll put this in the centre. Fixes it. Oop. I might even do that on my other game. And it looks better. There we go. Now we've got a double window. On my one, I've only got a single because I did this, but all I did was stretch that wall out. I might redo it like this because it's much better. Let's paint the roof. And then we'll grab this. We'll move this along the edge. Perfect. We'll grab that, pop that out, paint it the grey. Move this one along to the edge. move. Oh, it's got very laggy. I don't know why. It doesn't like me moving that. I don't know why it's got so laggy. It doesn't like me moving that bit at all. Grey. What the fuck happened to that? What happened to that bit? It moved back. I never moved it. There we go. So we've made the house way bigger than it was originally. It's like much bigger room now. So much better. Now all we got to do is just change all this around. So how I did it was this. We put this. Excuse me. Put this in the corner. We move the sink next to it. Then we cabinet. We actually have another one that we can put in there. And there. This one. I don't know whether to put one in there and then just butt one up against it. I can't do it right now because I don't have an extra one. That's the problem. And I have no idea. There's an issue that I have here, right? Let's say that I want to make one more of these, right? As you can see, it says insufficient material. Doesn't tell me what I need to make it. Like, it doesn't say what I need to make it. I can put another one of these in. Why would I want two sinks? I can even put these top ones in, which look kind of cool, which I might do later. But yeah, I can't put one of these in because it doesn't tell me what's required. And table's gone. And wait. Home decor. Does it tell me in here? I don't think it does. I might be wrong. It looks like it's got everything. No, it doesn't tell me because I don't have it. Unlearned. So where's that cabinet? Oh, that's a big help. That's clearly a big help. They're all fucking greyed out. I can't see shit. So yeah, so right now I can't really do much about it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move the stove. I'm going to put the stove here. I'm going to put the juicer here. I'm going to move the toaster and put the toaster here. We'll move this. Because then what I'll do is I'll get another one and I'll switch it round like that. Because it's in the wall, so I can butt it up against it and it will look like a corner cabinet. Because you'll have one cabinet here and the other one there. In fact, like if I wanted to, I can move that literally right in and make it look like a proper corner cabinet. See? That's the plan. But I need another one of these first, and I don't really like the gaps between them. So I think the gaps look silly. There shouldn't really be a gap. Yeah, now there's no gap. And that automatically went in line. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe I need to... Did it put the gap back? It did put the gap back. So yeah, that doesn't really... Looks much better. Except for that one. I'll give you that. That doesn't look great, but it'll be fine. I'm going to put another juicer here. So we'll put... I think you can actually make stuff in the oven at some point. So we'll put the oven here. The coffee machine is useless. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. The coffee machine doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to put that on the corner. And that will give me room to put another juicer there. What the fuck? I've got a second one. And I'm going to move this just over a little, give myself a bit more room. I can't move the table because the coffee cups are fucked. But we can now move all of this back. So this was in the corner. This was up against that wall. This was in the centre. It's about as close as I'm going to get it to the centre. There's something... I don't think I can move that carton. I could before. Right, why can I not... I can't batch select it. Wait, did I just get rid of that or did... No, I did pick it up. I thought I'd picked it up. Okay, the milk carton's fucked again. It's something else that's broken. These so annoying, man. On the original house, one of these books, I believe, is linked to it. So you move the book and the carton moves. It's fucking stupid. I think that I've broken it, though, by the way that I've done it. Same as if you move this, the books will stay there. It's stupid. It's so stupid, it really is. And now you can select all the books. Well, I don't know what I can do with that carton. I'm hoping I can walk through it. No, I can't. Well, that's fucking annoying. Honestly, these builds need fixing big time. You can't move that carton. You can't move the coffee cups. They need to fix this shit. Okay, I can't even move the rug properly because it doesn't go above ground. I can't batch select just those. Ugh. I hate this fucking... There's so many busted bits about this game. It's so annoying. table. This table, which we'll put there, and then we'll multi-select this. Why are you selecting that fucking wall? This, and this. That wall best not move. Okay. That in the center? Yeah, it's about the center. Done. And then we'll move this and this to the table. And I can't do anything about the carton. Oh, I can run through it. Okay, so it was just them I couldn't run through. Well, then it can stay there. There's nothing I can do. That means I should be able to run through the cups if I move them, but that will look even more fucking stupid. Nothing I can do about that. It's a house bug. Right. Okay, this is not quite back. We've got more decorating we can do. Like, where'd the cabinet go? Where did the cabinet go? Fucking cabinet disappeared. I don't even know if that's the right cabinet. Okay, we've got a lot more decorating that we can do. I kind of like this here, but in theory, we can make it better. Is there a coffee cup on it? There's no coffee cup on it. Great. That we can do this, and this. Move that there. Lovely. I'm looking at this wall, like this cabinet's here, but it's got this gap behind it. So it would be moving this wall, but that's the problem. It's that entire wall, I believe. So if we move that over, if we move it over so it's level with that one, it moves it here. How else does it mess up? It messes this up. This we can pull back out, it's not a problem. But now it messes the roof up. So I know I moved that wall back, didn't I, for that reason? Oh, what? Why? I didn't even select the fucking window. I only selected this wall. Fuck. See, now that window's not in the middle anymore. I mean, it is from the outside, I suppose. I mean, it works. It does its job. It's not in the middle from the outside. These could have gone that way. See, when I build things like this, I try to use the least amount of parts possible. This wall, I could have put 2 of these and then I could slide this all along and I could have filled the gap. But I don't. I only want to put the 1 wall because it makes building easier. Same as like this whole section across the top. I don't know why, like, see, they've got this bit and then they've got an outside bit. And what they could have done is just put, if they'd have made a medium thickness block, they could have just put 1 block down and had it do the same thing in place of 2. This looks fine. I like it. Looks good. There's more furniture we unlock at some point. So you get things like a gaming table. So we could actually put a gaming table there, and we've got later on you get a gaming seat, so we could put a gaming seat there. Unfortunately, the one I had on the other character was pink, but and as I said, the only other problem is I can't do anything with these lights. Wait, I can. Interesting. Told me I couldn't copy it before. Because I hadn't unlocked it. That looks good. That's fine. This one, we'll leave that for a minute. We'll change it later. There was, I believe that there was a plant on this corner which was that one. There was also another couple of these rugs. There was one here, and then there was one here. That is really annoying. So annoyed at that. Furniture, cabinet. And put a nice wardrobe. We haven't got a wardrobe. We've got a bookshelf. I don't know why we don't have a wardrobe. This looks pretty cool. Let's put this one up. Put that there. Why not? Oh, for God's sake. Put another TV there. Not a good place to watch TV in bed though. We've already got a record. Oh, we didn't have a record player, but we've got one here, haven't we? Yeah. And we can put that on there. There. We made the house way better. I'm going to change... I guess I don't mind this flooring, actually. I guess we could keep it. You going to paint it or what? That's not how I had it. There we go. And then we'll grab that. Don't think we can... Yeah, we'll make that shorter. We'll copy it. And we'll stick it... I don't know, we've got to stick it somewhere for now. That'll do. Then we'll grab it. We move it back down here. Let's make it a little one longer. Wrong one. Can't see because this bush is in the way. Now I've got a tree in the way. That'll do. Doesn't matter because, you know, we've got stuff to put back. Can't really put that there because I can't make it any shorter. So we will put it there. And you know what? We'll put that there. We go, done. Move that. These are, I don't know why, but this is the same as that, but it's smaller. I don't know how they managed to do that. There's no tools to shrink something. So I effectively have to put it there and then I have to just lower it to make it look similar. I thought I had one more. I do have one more. Wait, no. Lovely. And then we'll grab that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And we'll try and keep this in view while we move it down. Yeah, done. That'll do. That's good enough. Now, we can still have the path down here, but we're going to have to jiggery-pokery a little bit. Because, I don't know if I want the path down there, to be honest, but that's the house rebuild, and it's so much better. Can I... How far do you come? Too far. Oh. Well, that's handy. Why do you... Okay, that is actually right. Perfect. Now, what I did here, I had this, this, and this. Wait, did I just copy that? I don't want to copy it. I want to... This, this, and this. What do you mean insufficient material? How do I... I'm not even trying to copy it. I'm trying to fucking move it. Weird. And then this goes... I had this here, so this kind of goes here. This, we might have to move that again in a minute. I don't think that's quite right, but close enough. I think it's over a bit more, to be fair. Right. Multi-select's very weird. We want this to be half and half. Does that look about half and half? There, right? Yeah, it'll do. Don't like it clipping in there though. So, I guess we'll fix that. Again, you select this random wall over there and I don't know why. Supposed to select the thing I have highlighted, not what you want to select. And then railing, this, not quite right, is it? This, gotta go back one. That there, actually. Okay. I have the cutter. Here. Okay, that's clipping slightly. Let's pop it forward a bit. Then I have this. I think I have managed to give myself more room. Which is a good thing. Then I think I got this in the corner. I can't put it like that, so we'll just put it that way. And then next to that I have the smelter. Yeah, I think that's right. This gap looks too big though, so I might have to try and figure that out. Because what I've got here is, you see, I've got one of these, which snaps on there, and then it's too wide. And then I've got that, and then that, and then I've got it trim. No, I think it's load bear. I think it's this. That's 45 degree. It is. It's not having a good time because of these, because there's bushes in the way. Why are you not snapping onto this side? You're snapping that side, but you're not snapping onto this side. That's fucking weird. I don't know why it's doing that. How's that? Is that halfway? No, it's not halfway, so... What the fuck are you doing? Oh my God. The tools go through each other. They don't intersect properly. It's also higher, isn't it? It's not higher. About there. Right. Railing. Let's get railing in. Perfect. Perfect. This one's not... Oh yeah, it will be perfect. Load bearing. Right, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. So, this multi-select. Actually, we should probably paint this first so I don't mess it up. I don't know what colour should we have it. This looks alright, doesn't it? Does that look alright? I mean, I had the orange on the other one to try and make it a little brighter. This doesn't look too bad. Then we'll press Control A to get, not Control A, Shift, yeah, Control A to get multi-select. And we'll select all of that. And then we're going to bring this over, actually we're not going to bring it over, we're going to put this there. Okay, I don't like the texture fighting. Not a lot I can do with that in a minute because I need to do one other thing. Ah, okay, yeah, so this was definitely something different. This is fine. I don't have to have it there. We can shrink that. Hello? Shrink that. Thank you. That's fine. Okay, we're not going to have the Z fighting. We're going to click all these again. And we're going to bring this out so that pole's in the centre. Fine. Oh my God, am I nearly done? I spent almost the entire 3 hours rebuilding the friggin' house. That's fine, because technically it's a great tutorial. 5 minutes until the Epic game is free. I kind of do like this going in the wall, but I wish this one would do the same. On my one, I've got a gap. Fuck. I hate it when it just randomly moves shit and it doesn't do stuff properly. So I put that there. Oh look, we forgot to put this back. This actually goes up a little, and then it goes along here, meant to go along this wall, and in a little, because it's only meant to be like a little step like that. Can I not? Why can I not change the width of it? Hold on. Huh. I can't change the width of it, which is odd. And that's what I mean by change the width of it. I couldn't do that. Well, that works, but it's not where I want it, of course. That'll do. That's fine. Right. Now we've got to build a thingy. Copy. We actually wanted to copy that, not move it, but there you go. You know what? That's fine. There. That is kind of all right. Hold on. It doesn't go any further back, so it's good. Right, this. Now we want to bring it over. And we want it just touching this block. We go down a little and we can see it. Just touching that block. Actually, let's reset that. And that's why, because I can't really tell where it is. So grab this, and we want this there, and then we want to grab this one, and we want this one to be there. So they're actually this far apart, this block apart, right? So now what we can do is, if we move this block, and we put it so it's there, okay, we can multi-select that one, and and duplicate them and put them in the same place. Okay. And then we can grab, click that and click that and move them over. And now we put this here. It's just intersecting it again. So in theory, that gap, and that gap are all the same. And then we shift that over. And do that. Multi-select that one, that one, that one, and that one. Duplicate them, put them in the same spot. Grab all of them. Select them four. Move them over. Now I might have done too many here, we'll see. Grab this. Flick this way. Do this so it's there again. And then we can multi-select that one, that one, that one, and that one. And put that in the same spot. I'm hoping that that's enough. I'll leave the block there just in case, but I'm hoping that's enough. Now we select that one, 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 and that one. We can move the lock. Now, if we put this in the middle of that beam, right, where does it go on this beam? Not in the middle. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but that's fine. We'll bring this over and we grab this block and we'll swing it that way. Okay, and then we'll just grab this one and we'll copy this one and we'll put it back in the same spot. And then we'll bring that over. Okay. That almost looks like it's in the right thing, but we'll grab this one first. That actually looks fine. How far do you reckon that is over on this side? Why is it? Oh yeah, I've got to lower them all a little. They're a little too high. It's fine. And it has to, oh, look, this one's going to be off the building. Okay, I know how to fix it. It's perfectly fine. It is perfectly fine. We don't need this anymore. Get rid of it. And what we do is if we grab this, 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 I don't know, did I click something else? I don't think I did. This, 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 and this. Yeah, nothing else moved, right? And if we move this, if we put this pillar in between these, and then we come over here, you can see it's off the wrong side, right? So we need to kind of center it. If we bring it to, say, there, I think that's more centered. I'd say that's more centered. And then bring it down. It looks like those are resting on there, or they're bolted to them. And then what we do is we'll grab this one, just this one, and we'll pull it in so it's on that beam in the center. We're probably about there, and then we can shrink it. And then we grab this one, we bring it so it's on the center of that beam. And then we can shrink that one. There we go, done. The roof's done. The other thing that I can do is I'm going to put another pillar in the center. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here, little more. Perfect. And there we go. We extended the house. We have a nice crafting area now that looks like it's built in. Well, it is built and it's attached to it now, so this is great. Now all we got to do is move some of the machines back over. I definitely have more room here, which is fantastic because I can get 2 furnaces in. So how can I get 2 furnaces in? Even though I'm not well, I'm going to go for just a little bit longer because I haven't finished yet. Well, to get 2 furnaces in, I probably have to move this over a tad. And then I have to move this over a tad. Clipping through the fence, so it looks weird. What I liked about this machine being in the corner is because it's round, it kind of gets in the way everywhere else. I could probably get another furnace there. Put this back over just a little. Put this back over a little. Have a bit more room. Looks fine. We'll move. This is the other one that we use quite a bit. I mean, it's supposed to go this way round, but I don't put it that way round because you don't need it that way. And then we'll do I think we'll put the separator there. We go back a bit. And then some of these will have to probably be moved around a bit later. We'll put this around here. The loom. I've got no other machines, not yet. This can go in the corner. And then we'll do what we've done before, put the sewing table there. So now this basically goes down into our farming area. That's what we want. And then along the back here, I have another one of those. So if we do that, and that, multi-select, and we copy it. I'm going to have to figure out where it's going to go, but it's effectively... Just put it there for a minute so I can place it. It's not what I did. This. That's not even in the right... It's not even close to the right spot. Fuck me. Excuse me. Oh, I found the other cabinet. How that got moved there, I don't know. What the fuck? Why did... Bum, 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 bum. Done. Now, what we really want is this, and this to be here, but lower. Why do you snap there, but you won't actually go lower? Oh shit, I lost it now. Fuck. Where the fuck did it go? I have no idea where that went. Same as I don't know why it's not snapping on. Look, it's snapped there. In the wrong spot, but it's snapped there. Like, very weird. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna... This, and this. And we're going to try and snap it there. Great. And then this, and this. Zoop. I don't think this is going to work because this is kind of... let's see. Fuck. It's close, but not close enough. I think I've got a gap on my one. I mean, I was only lucky that I managed to get this. This is actually better than how I have it on my other house. This I can't seem to get right. Yeah, got a gap. Not a lot I can do about it. And then we'll do that stone. Yeah, I wonder if we could do the same colour stone as the wall. As this. Wait. Oh, it's the blue one. Yeah, it looks fine. Duplicate. Duplicate. I'm wondering if I did this. And then maybe I could get I'm just trying to get a nice pillar at the end, at the corner. Looks fine, right? And then we'd have to do basically the same here. So this one would be there. Oh, look at that. That looks much better than... Okay, I might have to redesign some of my other house on my other game. Like, I'm thinking of redoing this now, definitely, if I can remember how I done it. This is tighter. This is a little tighter. This gap through it, because then what we can do is, see, if we grab this, this will actually... okay, I had this, it snapped here before. Well, it does snap there. I don't know if we can duplicate it. We can. Can I duplicate it again? Yeah, insufficient material. So yeah, there's something. I'll have to wait until I've got more material. I'll probably fuck something up now because I put it there and I don't have the thingy. And then I've got this on mine, fits like perfectly in this corner here. And then I've just got to move the flowers and basically put some flowers down here. You know, like move these things again, like this. I don't know if we can get it in now. There you go. And then we'll move this one, we'll put it, I don't know, somewhere near this post. And then we'll put this little one button. Something like that. Move this here. I know some of it's going to come through, but there's, you know, there's not a lot we can do about that. I don't know what I picked up there. It wasn't the bush, that was for sure. Put the colour down in the corner, and then we're going to put this one here, and we'll move this one here, and this one here, and this little one here, and this little bush there, And then grab you. We'll put you here. I know not all of this came from here, but some of it come from, like, there's none over the back here. I've got to put more over the back. But that's easy enough done. It's just plant fibre. The flash of colour. Look at that. That looks good. You can't tell me it doesn't look good. My renovation of this building to fix its problems and make it bigger is great, except for a floating carton, because it's not a real entity and I can't do shit with it. You know, the annoying thing is, if I pick the whole building up, I actually get that carton in my inventory. It's a milkshake carton, strawberry milkshake. I can get that in my inventory and then I can drink it. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe at version 1, if I decide to restart after all the fixes and the new shit and the new balancing and all that stuff's been done, maybe when I get this building again, I'll put it down, I'll pick it back up, and then I'll drink the fucking coffees and I'll drink the milkshake so that when I put it back down, it can't put them back there. And that'll fix all of the problems, unless they actually fix it in the first place. The bin can go there. Because then I could move this frickin' table. I can eat the cake as well. If I pick it up in my inventory, I can actually eat the cake. Yeah, on my other one, I pushed this wall back because I remember I had to move the clock and stuff. So I have definitely done some different things on this one. But some things are really good. Like the double window up there is much better than the single one. And I missed a... Oh, I missed the whole frigging thing. Double bedroom windows now are awesome. Triple living room windows. Looks much better. I love it. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm going to change this. Once these are done, we're actually going to put... I think I'm going to put my sheep here. And then I'm going to put my chickens next to it. Because we're going to get more of these. We're going to get pigs, cows, and I will do my best at playing legitly. But if it gets down to the point where we're stuck with cash, I may just cheat some cash. because this game is super hard to make money in, and I don't care about anyone that goes, oh, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy at fucking end game. At the beginning of the game, it's ridiculously hard. Oh look, there's the milkshake. Look, number 9, which I can't select. Here, look, strawberry milkshake. That's that carton that's there. And I've still got the cake, the coffees, the cappuccinos. Putting down the house and then breaking it again was the best decision ever. You get all that free loot. And I have enough stone to fix everything. Came here for something. Oh yeah. I'm going to be going in a minute. Ooh. Hi, Neona. She's hot. I've noticed that Stella is also hot, but Stella's a bit younger. They're all over 18, so it's fine. So 6 of these. I don't have pigs, can't get truffles. I probably can make the wire, actually. I don't have this. I don't have this fish. So out of these, I can do that one and that one. But I can take 4. What quest do we actually have? Buy the fish trap blueprint. Oh god, did I not do that already? It's another bunch of cash. Deliver 15 portions of grape juice to Delphin. It's my grape juice, Delphin. I don't think I have more grapes down. They're just not ready. In fact, this one needs watering. I was lost for a minute. I was like, where did I have my watering can? Now, I keep saying I'm going to go and I'm still fucking here. Because I've been building all day and I haven't really shown game content. But I've been renovating a cool house and making it cooler, for sure. Pasture grass is ready. I also don't think that these go off. I left pineapples in the ground on my other game and like for 2 or 3 days and they didn't wilt or anything. But yeah, this is pretty sick. Then once these are empty, I'll break all these again because I've got a new layout, which is a better layout for sprinklers, because at some point we'll get sprinklers. And sprinklers, the first sprinkler does a 2x2. So you put it here and it will do all 4 of these. The next sprinkler up you can put here and it will actually do all 16 of them. Because it does, it's a 4x4. So basically how we're going to do it is in the middle here we'll have 4 16x16 fields, which is actually one more row. This is 15, so it's one more row more than what we've got here already, so it's actually a little bit more. But because it's in the middle, we're going to put our animals around the outside of it. I don't think I can do that though until I've bought this piece of land. And I don't really want to do that until they fucking fix that it's broken. It doesn't work with the medium pond. Anyway, what was our food chest? We got way more chests than I needed. Not that one. This one. Right, food. Because I have these, I'm going to put these in the same order that I had in my other house. So, food. What's this one? Okay, seeds. Right, crafting mats. Crafted items. Raw ore. Right. Let's see. So this one. We'll put this one here. This one next to it. This one next to that. Then I have then I have animals, I believe, which is this one. Not very big. I don't have the thingy to make anymore right now. I think I'm going to put this here. And then we'll put the animal one right here. And then I'm going to move this one over to here. Then one of these should fit in there, I believe. And then the animal one can go there. Now I've got a couple of extra. We have this is, I've got these split on my other game. I think in the animal one I actually have the fish bait because it's technically animals. And then we need to catch more fish because we need 20 different fish and we need more than 3 of each of them for quests way down the road. But we can breed them because we've got the pond. We've got this, so. Oh dear. I bred. Oh, my bag is full. I bred one already. So yeah, so basically, general crafting mats will go in here. No, that's crafted. So crafted goes in here. So that's crafted. These are all crafted. Food is which which is effectively that. Ore goes in this one. One for landscaping, which is effectively this. Where'd I get all these flowers from? Did I get all these flowers from breaking the ground? Oh, I guess I did. I probably got them all from the ground. I mean, we can use them, we can put them back, but that's fine. We could move this here. And then we might as well just move these because kind of in the way otherwise. I've got my fertilizer box here. This is another one of the machines. This was up here. I think it was there to make fish food. Now we kind of cleaned out this bit of area. I just don't know if I've got enough space to do everything I want to do in it right now, because we've got to get more animals and then buy this at some point. I got to build a shed. So, how did I do the shed? One of these. I think we'll do. I think it's 4 by 4. I think it might be 4 by 4. Then we had pillar, which is too high. Roof, bit blue roof this time. I had red roof last time. Roof, so we have one there. Then we have one of these. Come on, why are you not snapping on? You snap on here, but on the wrong side of it. Fighting with the building system again. Wait, that's not... I wonder if I used the 26 degree outer corner then, because that did fit last time. Maybe I used the wrong corner. Oh, I think I might have. That's definitely not right. Why is it snapping onto... That's wrong. Well, yeah, that's wrong. But this was thinner. I'm sure it was. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, my roof's way bigger than this. I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to check with maybe we'll finish building it later. Have a shed with a hole in it. No, I can only just about get out of. We'll fix that later. Build a little shed for the pickling jars. When we get them. When we get them. See, this is great. I think I've made this look super good. Bigger house. I just wish that I could pick that up and the cups. I wonder if I pick everything up and then drink all the drinks and then put it back down, it will work. It just won't place the stuff I don't have. Because I can always pick it up and put it back down again and then readjust it on my own time. And then next time when I come back, I just won't have these dodgy bits around and we can move the table and stuff. I shall see. And I need to figure out how to make this thing so I can get another couple of cabinets down here. Because we're going to need maybe a couple of these sheds. We'll have one for pickling jars and then one for jam makers. Jam makers can get money. You can't get a lot from it, I don't think. Not as much as the pickling jars, but you can get some. What's up, buddy? Probably hungry because I haven't fed you. Sorry. Wait, where's your pet bed? Oh no. I even forgot to place the pet bed back down. There you go, buddy. Did I buy the bowl? Look at all this stuff I've unlocked just because I picked everything up in the house. Definitely a good way to do it. It's weird that I have another sink, though. Blueprint obtained from Naya's home chest. Yeah, it's very weird that I have another sink. Oh, that's interesting. I just noticed I've got 2 extra of these. That's those pass things. 2 calendars. Books. Parasol. Was that here? Oh, there is one now. Basically duplicated everything. That's funny. Alright. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to go and do a test. If I put the house down and then drink all the coffees and then if I put the house down, pick it up, drink all the coffees, that I can put it back down again. Because if I can, then I may end up moving all this stuff and doing this in my own time and doing it again. So the whole 3 hours again. Fixing stuff. But then we won't have the coffees, which means that I can move the table. I can move this table. We won't have the milkshake in the middle of nowhere. And you can still put them down. The funny thing, look. Yeah, that's going to make me drink it. But I think you can put them down. I just don't know how. Inventory. Well, there you go. So you click this and you can put it down. I just don't think you can pick it up again. So I don't know if I want to actually do that. I might ruin something. We've got another laptop. I will test it. I'll make a new game and test it. I mean, I can't do much with my other game. I'm not restarting my other game. But this house is still technically new and I can just redo it again. So, alright. Thank you for watching. I'm going because I don't think I'm well again. I think I'm sick again. Feel like crap. So, see you next time. Bye.